Welcome back to another episode of Matter of Fact. I'm Tommy here with my main man Rob. How you doing, man?
Chilling, man. Doing good. We got some new beers today here. Some funk.
Yeah, I kind of fuck with these
IPAs. Yeah, I figured,
I fuck with IPAs.
Tommy's stepping it up. He can handle a big man beer. So we got him one.
IPAs is literally my favorite beers to drink. Well, it's not a beer, but if I'm going out sipping on something, I'm getting an IPA because I only need 1, 2 max. You feel me?
They got the flavor. They make you feel good. I'm definitely an IPA guy. Been a fan. So
yeah, comment below. If you watching these with us weekly, we wanna know you, learn about you, build a community. So say what's up, say where you from, all that good stuff.
Yeah, give us some beer recommendations.
Yeah, unless it's Bud Light. But today we gonna get into some freaky shit, man.
Yeah, we'll see. So we got.
We got the red lights.
Red light district. We're in the house here, in the district. Top 10 sexual activities Americans are into. We haven't watched it yet. I don't know. You got any predictions or anything?
All right. So this is a YouTube video, so it can't be too crazy.
It is what it is, right? No, this is a study, and they gave the answers, and she's gonna lay them out.
Sexual activities. What does that mean exactly?
Is that narrowed down? I don't know.
Is that like porn? Watching porn? Is that cucking? Do you think cucking's in the top 10?
I don't know. Let's get into it. All right. Top 10. That's a lot for that. I don't know. Is that up there? Maybe.
Shit, who knows?
You like having sex. I like having sex. We all like having sex. But what kind of sex are people really into? I'm Dr. Rita. I'm a urologist and pelvic surgeon, and today I'm breaking down the top 10 sexual activities that people are into based on a huge nationally representative study. So whether you're just curious or want to know what's normal, stick around because some of these are really going to surprise you. Before I jump in the top 10, I want to tell you where I got this research. So researchers investigated over 2,000 adults. 975 were men, a little over 1,000 were women from all over the U.S. who took part in an online survey. Now, the survey was confidential, and the surveying company tried to get people who would reflect the demographics of the U.S. population based on age, gender, race, all those sorts of things. Now, these people were asked questions about their sexual behaviors, what they found appealing, as well as their relationship status. And ultimately, what this survey did was give us a snapshot into what American...
Before she keep going, do you trust surveys? Do you trust polls? Do you think they're accurate?
I think this is the best way to do it, is when it's kind of a blind, anonymous survey. That's the best way to do it. But you always, people that are, I don't know, it depends how they were approached. Did they voluntarily, want to do the survey? All that sort of shit does have minor impacts, but...
You don't want no niggas voluntarily wanting to do it, right? It's some freaky niggas.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's like, where did they find the survey then?
Yeah, you know what I mean? Searching
like,
that up.
sort of shit. Like,
you a freaky nigga.
So no doubt. But let's see what they say. I think it's legit, you know what I mean? I think you'll get a good sense. Like, nothing's ever perfect, but... And nowadays, people don't give a fuck, especially if it's anonymous. They're telling you their shit.
That's fact.
They're doing and what they're into. Now, just a caveat, 91% of the people who answered this survey were heterosexual. So these results might not apply to everyone. So let's get into it. The top 10 activities U.S. Americans are into. Number 1, not surprising, vaginal sex. This is the most common activity. 88.5% of men and 91% of women have admitted to having vaginal intercourse and doing it regularly if they have a partner. Number 2, masturbation. So over 80% of men and women report...
Let's talk about it. Though. When is too old to keep beating your meat? Like what age is
never
too old?
Bro. You
never too old.
You good, man. Same with girls. If you're good, you're good.
Y'all agree?
But I mean, if you ideally you be fucking, but if you can't, man, you do what you gotta do. I don't know. But as long as your shit work and you want it to stay working, use it. Now that's usually what they say, especially for men. Like, you know what I mean?
They say we gotta masturbate to make sure it still works.
No, but like part of it, like I know, like there's like semen retention and shit like that. Like that's popular, and there's some benefits to that as well. But if you don't ejaculate for so long too, I think it like leads to like prostate cancer and stuff too. So
What's the longest?
I don't know.
What's the longest you ever did semen retention?
I don't know, bro. I don't really try to count the days to be honest with you, but you know, probably weeks. You know, so you stay busy. We're good.
Mhm.
So, what about you? Is that killing the battery?
Nah, it's on battery, but I think it died. Me, longest I've gone without fucking or nutting, since I started fucking was maybe shit. I don't know. It's kind of embarrassing. I'm 24. Maybe like 3 months.
It's
Two,
not
3 months.
you keep track of.
Yeah. I can't. But it's not very long. I'm not gonna lie.
But I think masturbation is healthy. Just let's leave it at that.
You think it's healthy?
Yeah, I do.
You think porn is healthy?
I don't think porn is healthy, especially in the way that it is today. You know what I mean? Like back in the day, porn I think was like.
But they had the hairy bushes.
Nah, not like that. But like when it was like something
About
that was when it was something that was rare. You know what I mean? When you see it left, right, and center, like it loses its kind of allure, right? But back when I was little, bro, I remember I lived in this the neighborhood behind me. These people in Mad Land, they had like these houses on it that were like almost like abandoned and shit. We went in this one and like, yeah, look, this is where my dad hides these Playboys and shit, and they had these old Playboy magazines and shit, and it was just something like you don't get that today. Like I don't know, like the first time you see some porn, it's probably gonna be some wild ass, freaky, crazy shit, and once you have one, you have access to essentially it all. So like back in the day when you first discovered shit, it was kind of like more novel.
Yeah, it's like I got this one magazine,
or
this one just picture, memory of a picture.
For real, like that's how it was back in the day. Especially if you were young, like you didn't own those magazines. You know what I mean? Like, but young kids, like growing up, they got all that shit. They're seeing wildest stuff.
I was watching Portal by DS.
Yeah, there you go.
Fuck out of here.
So yeah,
y'all niggas over here looking at.
When I grew up, all through high school, like you couldn't do. There was no real porn. Like we had AOL and shit, and you had to like click the video, and that shit took like a minute to download to watch that shit. And that was when the videos came out. Before it took a while just to download a picture. It was crazy, bro. So I'm telling you, it valued it more when it was harder to get.
All right, let's see if she come up with some shocking shit.
Masturbating in their lifetime, and in the last month, 64% of men and 41% of women are masturbating. Masturbation, for whatever reason, gets people really riled up. So I've made content on this channel before about masturbation, specifically answering the question of how often should you be masturbating and how much is too much. And hint, there's no perfect right answer to that. But regardless of what you think about masturbation, a lot of people are participating in masturbating for solo sex and for pleasure. Number 3 is oral sex. So giving and receiving oral sex is super common, with over 80% of men and women reporting that they've participated in it. I get a lot of questions about is it safe, and yes, you can still get sexually transmitted infections from oral sex. So if you are not sure about your partner or you're not sure about you can always use condoms or dental dams to help protect yourself.
They might have anal
transmission from genital to oral in terms of sexually transmitted infections. Number 4, another hot button topic is watching sexually explicit.
Watching porn.
82% of men.
Watching porn.
That's higher. No, that's realistic.
I think that's 82%. Yeah. So you mean to tell me only 64% of niggas jack off, but 82% of niggas watch porn?
Yeah. You ain't watching that shit for no reason.
You just watching it like you got on TV, eating your cereal, watching it down. Like, how am I gonna go to the coffee shop today to get some pussy? Is that what you doing?
Yeah, somebody's lying on that one. Yeah, the numbers don't match up.
Like the hoes I bet the women, sorry, I can understand.
Yeah,
because you know, like
I didn't know that many girls.
No, I think them bitches be watching it, like looking at it. They don't be rubbing their clit to it or nothing. Nothing crazy.
I guess. I don't know. I know a lot of girls like to like read erotic novels and shit like that.
That's that old shit.
Yeah,
we get off by reading, man.
Girls do. That's the thing, because they're not visual creatures like men are.
They just imagining. They imagining being eaten out by an octopus.
That's another level of shit.
Women
that's number 9.
Admit to watching pornography. Again, pornography is a super hot button topic, and I've talked about pornography on this channel many times, but you can check out my video on pros and cons about pornography. I also made a recent podcast on pornography, which goes into a lot of the data about pornography if you like to learn about that. So make sure to check it out and follow the podcast if you're not already following it, either here on YouTube or on your favorite podcast platform. Number 5 is wearing sexy lingerie or underwear for a partner. Now, this is obviously more popular among women. 75% of women admit to doing this. However, 26% of men also choose their underwear for their partner. I think this is great, right? Super easy way to turn your partner on and add novelty to something you're not already doing. Number 6 surprised me a little bit, but it's sending or receiving nude or semi-nude.
Okay. You send nude?
Nah.
When was the last time you sent a dick pic?
Bro, I don't think I've actually ever sent a dick pic. Yeah, that's not my thing. You know what I mean?
I mean, yeah, you was type grown when phones came out.
Yeah. So
we was sending dick pics in middle school.
Dude, no, you couldn't do that back then. We didn't have that shit.
Yeah.
So no, I didn't really do that. I was never in like the dating world of like the Tinder and shit like that. And when I did get into that, like, I don't know, I didn't think the dick pic was going to be an effective strategy. So didn't really go down that route, to be honest with you. But
what was the effective strategy?
not like I have an elite strategy that's like super effective, but I don't think that's it. I definitely know girls are not fans of, especially unsolicited. You know, just be like, what you think?
Nah, bro.
They're not into that shit.
That's crazy that there's really niggas out there that just send they dick unsolicited.
And I'd be like, yeah, you want this dick? And nah, girls aren't like that. And whoever
they might get one out of every 15,000.
If you're using this strategy, yeah, you're stop. Yeah,
you're good.
You're not gonna get it. You're just gonna be a creep forever. So switch it up.
Shit.
You be nervous because of the advent of the modern technology. You have to be very secure with someone you're sending nude or semi-nude photos to, because God knows where they could end up. But the reality is that people are doing it. So 65% of men and 54% of women have either sent or received nude or semi-nude photos. I'm assuming this is wanted and not unwanted photos. Number 7, reading erotic stories. So 57% report they have read erotic stories at some point. And in fact, the data would suggest that women tend to like reading erotic stories more than they like watching sexually explicit videos. So it might be a great idea, if you have a partner who's a female, is to get them a book, a very spicy book that might get them interested and excited and turn their desire on to sort of your sex life, and maybe you guys could read it together, and so you could talk about it and say what you liked or didn't like about the book. Number 8 also surprised me: sex in public. About 43% of people have had sex in a...
You ever fucked a bitch in public?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely. There's some crazy places, you know, some of them can't disclose, you know, in this forum here, but...
You fucked in church?
Nah, I'm not a church guy, bro. I don't even go to church. How can I fuck there? You did?
No. Not in church, that's crazy.
Nah, but yeah.
Nah. That's crazy.
Got it on.
I don't fuck that
places.
School, like movie theaters, school,
Yeah.
like, you know, normal shit.
You know, parking lot at casino. Crazy
Parking lots,
you know what I mean? Car sex.
Like normal shit. No crazy shit.
Yeah, and I did some crazy ones, but I'm not gonna...
I can't even think the craziest place like in the car with other people, in the room with other people.
Like on a hiking trail. Just, I don't think anybody's around. Pop off a little
I don't think that's
bit,
crazy.
Yeah,
That's not crazy.
Back in, I was the manager. Brought him back to the office late at night. It happened a couple times. That was crazy.
Nah, that's crazy.
Yeah, that was crazy. I told you that's the wild one. That wasn't necessarily in public, but I guess that's in public spaces.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, fuck it.
Yes, sir.
I mean, fuck it. You know, I'm not a manager. I'm a supervisor now myself, and I'll go on record and say there's no bitches at my job I would ever even look at outside the job.
That's alright. Tommy's already a married man. He's taking ladies.
Ain't no what was up. No.
Public place at least once. I know from talking to a lot of my friends who've grown up in cities, there's really no place to go be intimate with your partner if you live in a small apartment with your family in a city. And so I guess that may explain why so many people are doing it. But obviously there's a thrill of having sex in public and maybe potentially getting caught. Number 9 is anal sex. 43% of men and 30% of women
I ain't never had anal sex. You ever did anal?
I did. You know what I mean? Because sometimes girls can't go all the time because it's just going down that time of the month. We're still trying to go, so you gotta go another way. Where there's a will, there's a way, Tommy. We'll leave it at that, brother. But
I mean, how was your experience? I had a homeboy, he did anal, and he said, and I quote, "The bitch shit on my dick."
no, yeah, so that's the one thing, like, you can't, it's not like a spur of the moment shit, like,
You gotta prepare for it.
Yeah, if the girl's like, hey, let's have hot wings, you trying to fuck, like that, no. you wanna follow up this Taco Bell? No. Don't do that, bro, don't do that. Pro tip, bro, pro tip.
You ever got shit in your dick?
No, I never pulled out with the poopy. So I was lucky. It's not like it's a common thing that I did, but when I did it, I guess it worked well.
I tried anal like maybe once or twice, but you know, like I just couldn't like get in. I don't know if it wasn't like slippery or not. I didn't have no lube or nothing.
Yeah. Oh no, you definitely you need some lube or something.
Oh,
like that. You need that shit. And a girl's gotta be a trooper. You know what I mean? Maybe a couple drinks or something like that. Unless she's done it before. That's why it's tough as fuck. Because it ain't really supposed to happen like that. So you gotta make it happen. But it ain't easier said than done.
Oh, hell no. I don't think I'll ever have anal sex. Because it's one of those
It's a rare thing. Your girls just gotta be in love with you for that shit. I'll tell you that.
When I was a youngin', I always wanted to flip a chick with the homie. You feel me? Like, you know, I fuck, how you doing? You go fuck. Type shit. Like, that was like always one of my dreams. But now that like I'm older, I'm like, that's crazy. I would never do that. And I think anal's one of those things too. Now I'm older, I'm like, I would never do that.
Yeah, and I think, booty shit is becoming more acceptable in the modern day as well.
You eat booty?
I have eaten a booty. Not all the booty. Yeah, some booty is like, okay, this one's safe. I know it's good.
You smell it before?
Fresh out the shower. All that. Like, yeah.
Do the lights be on?
I don't know, bro.
I'm just saying, like, then you can, like, really see.
Yeah, I get down on Tommy. I mean, bro, I ain't afraid of no shit. You know what I mean? I don't care if the lights on, the lights off. Tommy's like, bro, I'm an explorer, man. I'm gonna check shit out. I'm gonna try some stuff. You know what I mean?
Oh my god!
You can't just watch the videos. Like 43% of motherfuckers know about this, but you don't. Nah, motherfucker. I'm gonna see.
He know.
I'm gonna check it out.
Oh shit!
Matter of fact, somebody's gotta have facts, bro.
Yeah, bro. He knows. Hit him up. I don't know at all. Oh shit.
And again, lots of nerve endings can be very erogenous and can be very enjoyable. If you're interested in learning more about anal sex, I made a few videos about that as well. Check it out. We can talk about why women have anal sex and talk about how to do it safely. Certainly, if you are interested in having explored, watch those first.
This bitch definitely done had a game.
30% of people have at least tried spanking or being spanked as part of sex. When you look at the receptors, pain.
Hold up, time out. One, this bitch right here. What are the odds that she's had a gangbang around?
I doubt it.
She's a sex teacher making videos about.
No, she's a doctor. She's a surgeon.
Nah, she's a sex surgeon.
She does like.
Do you know what sex surgery is?
No, she's
it's
like
going in there and fixing dicks.
No, do you know what pelvic surgery is? Like pelvic floor surgery and shit like that for women? Like that shit ain't.
Yeah,
ain't nothing sexy about none of that.
But like, she got a lot.
Or how about what do you know, the surgery where you take the whole shit fucking insides of a woman out essentially.
Did you do that?
Yeah, she did.
My fault. Let me put respect on your name. Now let's get back to what she said. Spanking. I don't believe this. 30% have ever spanked.
That's small. I mean, like, but what is like spanking? Because like you smack a booty, that don't count.
That's spanking.
No, I don't think that. That's smacking.
I'm not dibbying a bitch.
Like girl, I think like
no, I got slap her.
They want to make your cheeks red or you know. I mean, maybe it even has like utensils involved, like a paddle or something like that. I don't like that's the shit I'm talking. You know what I mean? We're at 30%, bro. It ain't normal shit. Not everybody doing this. I don't know nothing about this one.
You ain't never spanked a girl?
Not like this, I don't think.
Let's see what she said.
And pleasure sort of sends similar signals to the brain, to the areas of the brain for sexual activity. And so many times people can find pain a bit pleasurable, which is why things like BDSM take off for some people and are very enjoyable because they enjoy that little bit of pain with their pleasure. Of course, if you're going to do this, make sure you get consent from your partner and that
BDSM nigga
feel safe about it. Do not try to spank someone without talking to them about it. Even if you're asking to be spanked, make sure they feel comfortable doing that. And
what does spank mean?
Role playing.
What do she mean by spank though? Because she could be saying like BDSM, and she mean like when you spank a bitch, that's like BDSM.
So, no, I think they're talking about, like I said, like I think it's more than a smack a booty type of thing. I think it's like legit, like BDSM, like this is what we're doing it for.
Like,
no, you don't.
You're not squaring up with the bitch.
MMA.
What you doing?
like that, like you know what I mean? That's like
you giving her one of these.
Like dudes like to be whipped even and shit like that by like a dominatrix or something like that. That would be spanking. Maybe. I don't know, man. I'm making shit up. Sounds right.
About 22% of people admit to
role playing. Hold up. Role playing. You role play with these hoes?
Yeah, man. I guess I gotta say I do. I'm a crazy motherfucker.
You a role playing nigga?
Not really. Like they don't play with me. I'm just crazy, goofy motherfucker. So I be saying all kinds of wild shit. You know. Like I said, I be reading books and stuff. So I be talking like Genghis Khan because I be reading about him. I'm gonna conquer them. Gonna conquer the world. He slayed all the women. Me too. Let's go, Genghis.
This nigga is actually crazy.
Yep. No doubt.
So this nigga be role playing with himself,
bro. They don't always want to play, but I don't care.
This nigga like, I'm about to conquer this.
You're in my world now. Let's ride out. Yeah, I create this world. We can go play, baby. Slay the dragon.
Or being tied up and playful whipping up 13%. So more common than you might think. If you know 10 people, at least one to two of them have been into some sort of role playing or kink. And that's really okay, as long as it's consensual and both parties are happy and enjoying it.
Not everyone wants to play, man.
Our bonus threesomes, 18% of men and 10% of women admit to having.
You ever had a threesome, my nigga?
I guess.
With two girls?
I guess. With two girls, yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, and sometimes throw a couple girls around with dudes there.
And like you know what I'm saying?
You said, but
I wouldn't do that shit now.
Girls. No, not now. Like, everybody did it in their lifetime. Girls are freaks, but whatever. What we doing? But yeah, no, definitely multiple girls with some crazy drugs involved. You gotta live life, so I encourage it. At least once for everybody or something like that. If you get a chance to do the thing, you know, and if you want to, go to some crazy countries, go to Peru. growing up money, not much money, American money, like $100. You get two and do your thing, bro. Like $100. That's it. That's all it costs.
I mean,
inflation might have gone up. It's been a couple of years, but about $100. You got
bro,
two.
if you want, like, you can get a threesome for $100, I guess.
You can get that in Kensington too, but I think it's a little bit better there, a little bit more regulated, a little safer.
Put a condom on and keep your pants on.
That's mandatory in Peru too. So kind of, it's the way to do it.
That's just courteous.
Threesomes, and then group sex parties, and BDSM parties. Less than 8% of people have tried these. They also found that there are some activities that many people thought were interesting that are related to sex. So romantic and affectionate behaviors like cuddling, kissing are appealing for both men and women. Men are more likely to find anal sex, group sex, and watching explicit videos appealing, but most tend to still rate these at.
All right. Well, takeaways. I don't know. I feel like we could have guessed a good amount of these.
Yeah, I think it's pretty standard. The only revelations, I guess, would be the percentages of these is really what she was more disclosing. But of course, these are the basics. You know, I could have thought some weird shit would have been on there, like foot fetish, and
but maybe we just some
or something
niggas.
like that. But that's got to be 10 to 20.
Maybe we some freaky niggas. Maybe we like, why are y'all even thinking?
Nah, I mean, I don't like any of those shit, so I wouldn't like really predict it to be high. Like, I'm definitely not into like feet.
So you think she type clickbaited, but not?
You gotta do what you gotta do. I mean, facts is facts. It's just interesting. You wanted to know. She didn't clickbait you.
No.
You won't believe number 8, I guess. What was that? Anal?
Maybe. I don't know.
Or that was the spanking.
But let us know what y'all think below. The video will be linked in the description so you can see it for yourself. But
what's your favorite activity? Let us know.
What's your favorite one?
Get your freak on.
What was your favorite one?
I'd probably just fuck it, but keep it classic.
Missionary.
You can't. No, they didn't say that. They just said vaginal. So it's not gonna pussy any which way and every way.
Right in the buzzer.
Right. So that's a good thing to do. We can have a lot of fun with that. A lot of variety. So no, makes sense as number 1.
And that's a matter of fact.